In a powerful ancient empire, truth had become a crime, and believing in one God meant risking your life. The king demanded worship of idols, and anyone who refused was hunted without mercy.
But among the youth of that city were brave hearts who believed only in the Lord of the heavens.
They whispered their faith in secret, knowing discovery would mean death.
When the king announced a public gathering of idol worship, their moment of decision arrived. As the crowd bowed to stone, the young believers stood firm, refusing to lower their heads. Their defiance did not go unnoticed. Whispers spread quickly through the city. Soon, they were summoned before the king, accused of betraying the gods of their fathers.
Our Lord is the Lord of the heavens and the earth.
The throne room fell silent, stunned by the courage of such young men. The king's face hardened with rage, threatened by faith he could neither control nor silence. He warned them clearly: return to idol worship, or face severe and public punishment. But their hearts were steady, anchored in a faith stronger than fear itself.
They refused to abandon the truth, even if it meant losing everything they owned.
Realizing danger was near, they knew escape was their only chance to survive. Under the cover of darkness, they slipped beyond the city gates, unnoticed.
Behind them lay comfort and family. Ahead, only uncertainty and faith. They prayed quietly, asking their Lord for mercy and righteous guidance. In the distance, a mountain cave appeared, silent, hidden, and untouched.
Believing it was their refuge, they stepped inside without knowing history was about to change. Inside the cave, they turned to their Lord once more, asking for mercy and protection from tyranny.
Then a deep, unnatural calm settled over the cave, as if time itself had paused. One by one, their eyes grew heavy, and they surrendered to a sleep unlike any before.
Days passed, then months, yet inside the cave, they did not stir.
Outside, seasons changed. Winds reshaped the desert, and years quietly faded away.
The sun rose from the right and set toward the left, just as the Quran describes.
Their bodies were gently turned from side to side, preserved by divine command.
300 years passed, and by some accounts, even 9 more. Then, by Allah's command alone, their extraordinary sleep finally broke, and their eyes slowly opened again.
They sat up carefully, unaware that generations had lived and died while they remained asleep. Looking at one another in confusion, one of them quietly asked how long they had stayed. Perhaps a day, or maybe even less than that.
But as hunger grew stronger within them, they realized their bodies had fully awakened. They decided to send one among them to the city, carrying silver coins from their earlier time. They warned him to move carefully, speak gently, and reveal nothing about their hiding place. Stepping out into the bright morning,
he began walking toward the distant city below. But as he approached the gates, something felt strangely unfamiliar and unsettling.
The streets were similar, yet different, as if time itself had rewritten the city.
He entered a modest marketplace, trying to remain calm despite his growing confusion.
Approaching a bread seller, he quietly offered silver coins from another century. The merchant froze, staring at the ancient markings no one had seen for generations. Within moments, a small crowd gathered, whispering about hidden treasure and forgotten rulers. Authorities were called, convinced this stranger carried wealth from a lost age. He was escorted through unfamiliar streets toward the city's chief authority.
Inside a grand hall, officials examined the coins under careful scrutiny.
They realized the ruler engraved on them had died 3 centuries ago.
Amazement filled the chamber as they questioned how this could be possible.
When he spoke of escaping a tyrant king, the room fell into stunned silence.
The leaders understood. This was no crime. It was a sign from Allah.
The city had changed. Faith in the one God now openly filled its streets. News spread quickly that the believers of old had returned from another age.
Crowds followed him toward the mountain, eager to witness the miracle themselves.
As they reached the cave, hearts trembled with reverence and disbelief.
At the cave entrance, the believers of old rose once more, untouched by time yet wise beyond centuries.
The crowd watched in silence, hearts pounding, witnessing what no one had ever believed possible.
Some wept silently, humbled by the power of Allah's protection over those who remained steadfast.
The miracle of the cave became a story for generations, a reminder of faith and patience.
And so, the people of the cave returned to the world, leaving behind a timeless legacy of unwavering belief.